about how your emotions actually affect your gut health. So, what your poop can actually say about your emotions. And so, for today, I wanted to ask how many of you actually take the time to look at your poop when you go to the bathroom? I know, let me know in the comments. Even if you're watching the replay, let me know. And I ask this because I often ask lots of questions when it comes to one's stool, because that actually gives us a lot of information. We've been talking a lot about how the gut and the brain is actually very much connected. So the gut can actually influence your mood, but what we're going to see today is actually how even your mood can affect your gut. So let's get started. When it comes to your stool, we want to ask what is even ideal, right? What should your poop even look like? And ideally, you should be passing stool 1 to 3 times a day, not less, not more. It should be easy to pass. Your stool should be formed, so solid in shape. It shouldn't be breaking apart. Okay, when you do pass, you should feel like you're emptying completely. Now, let's say you are on the looser side, so your stools are loose, and by definition that will look like, either watery stools, or they might come out semi-solid but break apart when you flush. Okay, the other side of it could be or other symptoms of this could be you running to the bathroom. Okay, you're running to the bathroom, there's that urgency, and when you go to the bathroom, it makes a bit of a mess. So if you're on the looser side, what this can actually tell us is that you're overthinking. Your mind is racing and overthinking. And so how I like to think about it is, your mind is running and so is your poop, right? And that makes sense because when your mind is racing, your nervous system is on high gear, and so your metabolism is also going to be on high gear. So anything you're eating, it's just going to pass through super quickly through your digestive system. Now, if you find yourself in this position, obviously you're going to want to take the time to think through it, like why I'm having these racing thoughts, get to the bottom of it, tease that out, work with someone if you need that guidance. But something that you can do in the moment is, if you find yourself with racing thoughts, what you want to do is at least work towards slowing it down. Okay, so taking 5 deep belly breaths, your one hand on your heart and then one hand on your belly. Take 5 deep breaths, and the hand on your belly, you should be able to see it move, right? That's a quick and easy thing that you can do in the meantime to, at least it's a band-aid effect, but it's a helpful band-aid to help at least slow down the thoughts, slow down your metabolism, so when you do eat your food, it's slowly and properly being digested. Okay, because if your food is just passing right through you, you're not able to even absorb all the nutrients that you're eating, even if you're eating healthy foods, right? So that's one scenario. The other scenario is if you're on the constipated side, okay? So constipated could look differently. So it could look like if you're passing stool less than once a day. Okay, so if you're passing once every other day, for example, that is considered to be on the constipated side. If you are passing stool, but it's really hard to pass and you find you're straining, that is going to be considered on the constipated side. Also, if you're passing, you might be passing once a day, but you're finding you're having a hard time completely voiding, this will tell us, okay, you're on the constipated side. And what that could mean in terms of your emotions is that you're having a hard time letting go. Okay, so you're having a hard time letting go of emotions, and so is your poop. Your poop's not having a hard time letting go, and you're having a hard time letting go of your poop. It's as simple as that. So what I like to like, obviously you're going to want to work on solutions, figure out what steps you're going to need to get yourself to the point where you're able to let go of things. So when we talk about let go, examples of this could be, you're holding on to a grudge, right? So you're holding on to a grudge, or you're holding onto even material goods. So, your closet is overflowing with clothes, but you have a hard time letting those things go. So you'll want to work on what steps you need to get yourself to a point where you're ready to actually let those things go. And if you do find yourself in this position, a good thing that you can do in the meantime is to actually add in a little bit more movement in your daily routine. Because if you're not fully passing stool as often and easily as we would like to see, it means that energy in your body is stagnant, right? So it's not flowing. And one of the easiest things and effective things that we can actually do to get energy flowing in our bodies is to add in movement, right? So movement could look like, just simply walking, but you want to make sure you get your heart rate up, you're sweating in for at least 30 minutes a day, or, biking, dancing, whatever it is that you feel that you enjoy, because you got to make sure you do enjoy it. Try that out. Try incorporating that movement so energy is flowing better. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to pop them in, and I will be happy to answer them. But I hope that has given you guys insight in terms of what your poop can actually tell you about your emotions, and I hope I've actually elevated your appreciation for your poop. So let me know in the comments if I have. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I hope you guys are out there living life the way you want to.